Why are you with the police? I told you I had to go to the bathroom, get a snack, and meet me in the lobby. If we don't get going, we're going to miss the flight. I don't have my passport. I had it at home when I was getting ready, and I saw it at your mother's house. What? We can't go without passports. What are you going to do? It's our honeymoon. I want to go too, but there's no passport. It seems like someone has been messing with my luggage. What kind of idiot would lose a passport at the airport? That's a terrible thing to say. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to cancel your flight. I'm going with my mom instead, so you stay home, you dumb wife. What? What do you mean? Mom wants to go to Dubai. Yeah, she's always wanted to go. But you can't call her now, can you? Or are you talking about going with her some other day? No, I think she'll be here soon. What? I don't understand. Well, I told her she can't come with us on our honeymoon. That's right. But she really wants to go there someday, and I can't let her go alone. So she made plans to go with one of her friends. She thought it'd be fun to have dinner with us over there, at least once. So I told her the schedule of the flight, but apparently her friend had to cancel because she was sick. Wait a minute, you didn't tell me any of this. No, I didn't, because I'm sure you'd complain about it. Besides, since it's something unusual, it might bring us closer together. It's a surprise. I don't need surprises on a honeymoon. But look what happened. I'm on my own and she's on her own. I'm going to enjoy the trip with my mom. That's terrible. What am I going to do? I'm not going to waste my money on the cancellation fee too. I can't believe it. Our priorities are definitely not the same. Leaving your newlywed wife to travel with your mother? I'll listen to your complaints when I get home. Okay, I'll be waiting for you with my lawyer. What? That's how angry I am. Your joke is not funny. Well, I'll get you a souvenir. See ya. Wait a minute, Lucas! I heard you don't have a passport. That's too bad. Don't worry, I'll make sure I'll have fun instead of you. No, something is wrong from the very beginning. I did most of the arranging and planning, didn't I? Yes, and I appreciate it. I'm looking forward to a nice, relaxing tour. If you don't like me, why did you want to meet me abroad? Oh my God, you're such an annoying person. But you are kind enough to make such good plans. What? Annoying? But Lucas is so nice. And that's why I don't think Lucas and you are compatible. That's just the way it is. You know what? That's a horrible thing to say. I just wanted to thank you for getting me and Lucas a wonderful trip. And you are being so rude. Well, that's okay. Well then, I'm off. Emily! Dubai is so awesome. We're having dinner at a restaurant you arranged. It's so good. And my mom did some research on good food, so everything she chooses is so delicious. What time is it there now? Did you eat dinner? I know you've been reading these messages, but you haven't replied. I'll send you lots of pictures anyway. I'm so nice, aren't I? I'll make you an album. Then you won't miss me so much. It'll be like we're on vacation together. I'll take all the pictures and send them to you. You should be thankful. You haven't replied to Lucas? Are you angry? What's wrong with you? I guess you're still a child. The less educated you are, the more stupid your behavior will be. Let me give you some advice. A wife is supposed to support her husband at all times. I can't believe you're ignoring him just because he neglects you for a little while. If you have something to say, at least say it. I'll send you a picture of the sunrise from a hot air balloon today. It's a picture that will cleanse the soul and refresh your heart. And afterwards, the food was just wonderful here in Dubai. Oh, you know better than I do since you arranged it. You planned it, you arranged it, and you paid for it. I can't thank you enough for this wonderful time with Lucas. No hard feelings. Hey, I'm at the airport. I haven't heard from you and you haven't replied to my texts. And you didn't even pick me up at the airport. But anyway, it's strange that it took 12 hours to get there and 10 hours to get back. It was the best time I've ever had. And it was easier because I was with my mom and not you. I'm sure she had a wonderful time too. Next time, it will be you and me. Make sure you save up money for it. Hey, are you still angry? I'm going to go eat something at the airport with my mom. Then I'm going home. Still no reply? I'll buy you dinner, okay? It's your fault for not taking better care of your passport, isn't it? Don't take it out on me. Taking it out on you? Oh, finally. How much were you going to ignore me? I'm waiting at home with my lawyer. What? Why a lawyer? I think I know who took my passport. Who? I'm pretty sure it was someone who messed around with my luggage. I ran the fingerprints, and I found a perfect match. What? Who's that? Do you want to know? Then get back here now. I know it's a long drive, but bring your mother too. Why my mother? I'll let her know who's less educated. Wait a minute. You didn't even come pick me up at the airport. I heard you told Lucas to come home now. I wanted to try the airport's special breakfast. Why do I have to go there with Lucas? Did you forget that you stayed at my place because it's closer to the airport? No, I didn't. Then why at your place? We found the thief who stole my passport. I have proof. Oh, really? That's great. But was it that easy to find? Well, it was hard work, but you know what? What? Never mind. As long as I found a passport, I'm fine. I don't want to make things worse than it already is. You know, my mom just checked her luggage. She said that the passport had somehow gotten into her bag. Was it in there? Is that what she's saying? My passport just walked out by itself? I'm not saying that, but I guess we were both careless. I mean, she wouldn't do something like that. I think you're the one who put it in there because you're that careless. I've got a lawyer waiting for you. Just get here right now. Did the police get the fingerprints for evidence? Do they do that kind of thing just because you ask for it? I hired a private detective. I'm glad we got the test results just in time. Well, I kind of expected it. And you and I are getting a divorce. Why? People don't usually run fingerprints, you know? How did you even get my fingerprints? It's from a mug you left at our house. You were the only one who was using it, so I was sure your prints were all over it. But your passport's here, and my bag and all the other stuff. You must have put your passport in my bag by accident. I accidentally broke my lipstick that morning. I bought it on the way to your house, and I put it in my purse along with my passport. What? You touched my purse, right? That's... Do you remember? How did you think they wouldn't find out about such harassment? What a thing to say! How dare you! I'm your husband's mother. It's really cheeky of you to suspect me as a thief. Don't mess around with me. After all, You're nothing but just a cheeky daughter-in-law. I think you're the one who's less educated. The one who made the profit is the most suspicious, you know. Profit? A plan made by a daughter-in-law you don't like. With money from a daughter-in-law you don't like. You enjoyed yourself without paying a penny. It's obvious who benefited the most. Well, you found your passport, so it's all good, right? Why don't you come here so we can talk about the settlement? You'd better hurry. You know, I'm a very black-hearted person, so I don't know when I'll change my mind and how I'm going to use this evidence. I'm coming. I'm on my way. Please help me. After all that fuss you made with your lawyer, my dad found out and got mad. He was furious. He got mad and divorced my mom. I'm taking care of her now, but it's not easy. And I don't know how everyone knew why they divorced. After that, everyone at work started to give me cold stares. I had no choice but to change my job, and my income went down. Hey, let's start over. We've had our differences. We could have worked it out if we talked about it. I can't do this without you. Think about it a little, would you? Hey, I came to our love nest, and I found out it's on sale. And the price is higher than what I paid for it. What the hell is going on? How could you do such a terrible thing? Love nest? That's hilarious. I don't want any memories of you. I thought I'd at least turn them into money. You don't want it? That's terrible. Where are you now? Let's just meet and talk. I can't. You still love me, don't you? I still love you. No, I don't love you anymore. I don't even want to look at you anymore. Oh, come on. You know you'll love me again when you see me. And you know that. That's why you don't want to see me. You're too gross. Don't contact me anymore. You're a sweetheart. I know you're reading my messages. Let me tell you how I feel about you. I love you more than the whole world. I miss you so much. I wish I could hug you like I used to. I know you like it when I dry your hair, don't you? We're meant for each other. Let's forgive each other the things we can't forgive. Let's compromise and work together. When you and I remarry, the three of us will live together. Mom says she forgives you too. She's a good cook, right? She's going to teach you how to cook, even if you're not very good at it. My place is a little cramped right now. How about we live at your new home? We'll be together forever. Wow. No. What? No, seriously. I'm getting chills all over. Why? I arranged a popular poem from the internet. I think I'm going to throw up. I shouldn't have read it just out of curiosity. Curious? See? You still like me? What the hell is going on in your head? Bye. Oh no, Nora. I'm the type of person who doesn't chase after those who leave. He didn't make much fuss when we divorced, but he was persistently in trouble. Apparently, he was having money problems as a result of having to support his mother and changing workplaces. He wanted to get some of the money back that he had paid. He was just looking for me, and he was staking out a restaurant that I used to go to frequently. He followed a woman who looked like me to the gym. Lucas, thinking he was being ignored, opened and went in the women's locker room. Of course, the police were called. He got arrested and now he lost his job. He moved from a small house to a shabby apartment and is now living in poverty. He couldn't even pay his cell phone bill, so he gave it up. He doesn't contact me anymore, and I live a peaceful and quiet life.
Hey Murray, what are you doing? Do you have any idea how long it's been since I texted you? I can't believe it. How can you ignore your mother-in-law's messages? I'm sorry, Roseanne. I had a part-time job today, so I couldn't check my phone. How is it possible that you didn't have a single moment to look at my messages? You could have at least checked during your break. It's been a very busy day, and I didn't have time to check on my phone even a little. Oh well, about the dinner party this weekend, you can come, right? Eric's birthday's coming up soon. Did Keith tell you that we should celebrate it together? It's this Friday, right? Of course I can come. 6 p.m. Don't be late. Keith is gonna be working late that day, so he will be a little late. I don't blame him for being late, but it has nothing to do with you. We have a lot to do before the party, so make sure you come on time. I understand, but I was planning to come at the same time with him, since you won't let me use the kitchen. Cooking isn't the only thing we need to do. There's a lot of things to do, like cleaning. Right, I'm sorry. We have Emily here at home. After all, the oldest son's wife is the one I can depend on. A wife who lives with us is the best. She learns how to cook food from me, and it's very delicious. I am sorry, but instead of living together, we send money to you every month. I would appreciate it if you would consider that a little more. I don't care if you send us money, but well, I don't think I could get along even if I lived with you. Maybe this is for the best. Personality-wise, I don't think we'd get along. Plus, you've been married for 3 years, and you haven't shown me your child. We're not thinking about having kids yet. You're already 30, aren't you? What a careless thing to say. But Emily also had a child recently, didn't she? See, you always compare yourself with others. She and my son got married in their late age, so there's no choice. They got married in their mid-30s, so it's natural that they had children late. But you got married in your 20s. You're not perfect as a wife, and you make fun of her? I didn't intend to, but I apologize if I made you think so. I don't understand why Keith married someone like you. Even after Emily had a baby, you don't come to see her at all. Perhaps are you jealous of her? The reason I haven't visited her much is because she just gave birth and I didn't want her to worry about someone visiting her. Well, hey, are you having fertility treatment? Those people don't want to see other people's children, right? Isn't that why you say you can't think about children? No, not like that. Well, whatever. I have my first grandchild, and I have a wife who lives with me. I don't care if I have one useless wife. At least spend your time out of our way, okay? Yes, I will be careful. You're only good at replying. You pretend to be obedient in front of me, but complains to Keith, don't you? He told me to be nice to you the other day. You're so mean. I didn't say anything. Then are you saying that he thought so and warned me? I wonder if being with you has made him crazy. Anyway, if you haven't said anything, don't say anything unnecessary from now on as well. Be careful not to make me hate you anymore. I understand. I'm gonna invite my son's defective wife over to dinner, so you should be more grateful for my kindness.
Murray, what are you doing? Everyone is having dinner and why are you out?
I'm at the supermarket. I'll be home soon.
Supermarket? Did they ask you to buy something?
No, they didn't have any food for me, so I was told to go and get it myself.
Seriously? I can't believe it. I'm gonna complain to Mom and Dad.
Wait, it's your father's birthday, and I'm fine.
But
I'm almost there, and I just have to be patient for a few more hours. I'm fine.
it's not good to put up with it. They invited you to dinner, but they won't let you eat? That's ridiculous. I thought they finally accepted you.
But talking about it now won't solve anything. It will be a happy reunion without me.
This is not fun at all. How can you enjoy yourself when your own wife is being harassed?
Thank you, but they don't like me. It's sad, but no choice. Wait,
What's wrong?
I can't open the door. I guess your mother locked me out. Oh, she just texted me now. She's saying I should eat out.
Hey, you should go back home. You don't have to come to this house. This is too awful.
But if I do so?
It's okay. Thanks for putting up for me.
Are you sure it's okay? I heard a loud noise coming from the house.
It's okay. It's over. I'm taking a cab home now. You're home already, right?
Yeah, I'm home. Keith, are you okay?
I'm fine. I regret that I should have made action earlier. I was relying on you too much. I'm sorry. I thought Mom might change.
I'm fine. But what do you mean it's over?
I just scolded everyone.
You scolded? So it was you? That loud voice? I suddenly heard a loud voice from the house, so I was surprised.
I was so angry at the time. But it was their fault for making me angry. Anyway, I told my parents not to contact us again.
Everyone had been nice to you. Was it okay to do that far?
Like I said before, I don't want to get involved with people who mistreat my wife. It was Mom who was mistreating you, but Dad and my brother and his wife were also laughing, so they are crazy. How can they be laughing when they are hurting my precious wife?
I'm sorry. Everything's because your mother doesn't like me, so I even refused to move in with them.
I wasn't planning to live together with them either. It's not your fault, but they're saying like it's your fault.
You thought that much of me? To be honest, it was really painful, but I thought if I did my best so that everyone would like me.
You don't have to put up with it anymore. You don't have to try to butter her up. You're the best as you are.
Thank you.
Also, you don't have to send them money anymore. Even if they can't make ends meet, it has nothing to do with us. From now on, use the money for whatever you want or for savings.
I wonder if they will be okay.
Mom and Dad are living with my brother's family, so there should be no problem. I mean, I should have stopped when they decided to live with them in the first place.
I'm glad you chose me.
Of course, there's nothing more important than you.
I'm glad you're my husband. You always think about me. You've given your mother all kinds of warnings, right?
Yeah, even if I told her, she won't change though. I'm sorry I couldn't protect you at all.
Still, I was glad.
From now on, I'll protect you. Oh hey, we're gonna stop sending money, which means we will have more money. So let's build a house.
Are you sure you're okay with deciding to build a house so easily?
We've been talking about it for a while, and it's a good new start, isn't it?
Well, I guess a nice chance.
Then let's do it. Let's go to a show home and check things out. Also, I didn't eat any food. Do we have anything at home?
That's what I thought. So I'm cooking right now. Let's have dinner together.
Thank you. Our home is the best place. I love your dishes.
Murray? Why aren't you guys home? Oh, Roseanne? I'm sorry, I know we promised I would never contact you guys again. It's an emergency, so I had to reach you. I actually tried to call Keith, but he seems to have blocked us. I'm sorry, but please do not contact us again. I've been told by Keith not to talk to you. I'm sorry. Bye. Wait, it's an emergency. Please, put Keith on the phone. Keith is taking a bath right now, so I can't. Taking a bath? Where are you taking a bath when you're not at home? We built a house and moved out. That's why you're not at home, even though on weekends.
Did you go to our old house?
I don't have anyone to rely on but you guys.
What do you mean?
Well, things are really bad at home right now. You stopped sending us money, and we couldn't live by our pensions. So we're having a very miserable life.
Even if we stopped sending you money, you still live with your son's family, right? Is it possible that you will not be able to make a living?
Actually, our son has a lot of debt. It seems like he was using your money to pay off his debts in secret. But since you stopped sending it, most of his income has gone to pay off his debts. So we've been living on our pension, but it's not enough for 4 adults to live on.
I see. But, well, it has nothing to do with us, so you all do your best.
Murray, we're really in trouble, and you're abandoning us?
How can you ask me when you've been harassing me all this time? I don't understand at all. It's true that I refuse to live with you, but I have tried to support you as much as I could.
I'm sorry about that. I thought you didn't like us because you wouldn't move in with us. That's why I was mean to you.
I was very hurt. When we talked about getting married, we had decided that Keith and I would not live with each other's parents. Keith also explained it to you, didn't he?
He explained it to us, but we were sad. We thought you were gonna come to our house. I hope you could understand our feelings a little.
I refused to live with you, so I guess it's natural to feel that I hated you. But that doesn't mean you can harass me.
I told you I didn't mean to.
Even though you didn't mean to, the fact that you harassed me won't change. I have no intention of helping you guys.
Don't say it like that, please. Mary, please, can't you at least talk to Keith?
No matter how many times you ask me, I can't.
Things have gotten worse than before. Emily has started working part-time because we don't have enough money. And because of that, she has started to verbally abuse us. My son borrowed money to try to make more money at casino, and his debts increased even more. Because of it, they're not getting along well with each other, and the atmosphere in the house is terrible. Please, I will do anything, so please help us. I don't want to stay in that house even for a second.
The situation is worse than I thought. Keith is also looking at our conversation, and he's saying that this is so bad that we should help you.
Really? If you forgive me for what I've done and help me, I'll take any conditions you have.
Well, then, we're living in a new house now, but it's not big enough to live with you guys. So can you give us the money to renovate it into a duplex house?
We can afford that. We were planning to run away with the minimum belongings, and we can prepare the money by selling unnecessary things.
I see. Then our house is not that big, but you can come for the time being. I know it will be hard for you to stay in your house until the renovation is completed.
Thank you, Murray. From now on, I'll be on your side no matter what.
What about your son and Emily?
It seems those two originally decided to move in with us just to save on living expenses, since they already had debt. We don't want to live with people who chose to live with us for that reason. So I'm gonna leave them and run away.
You've always said that you like a wife who would live with you, but when you find out the reason, you become very harsh.
That's what happens when you hide things from me. But you know, I don't think living with you is a problem, because you can talk honestly with me like now. It's like you saved our lives, and I'll try not to make you feel uncomfortable, and I'll keep that in mind.
I'm glad you changed your mind. Then I will be looking forward. Roseanne and Eric came to our house as if they were running away. When they have just moved in, I was cautious because I thought they would be noisy after the first few months, but even after the duplex house was built, they did not say a single sarcastic word to me. Since they paid for the renovation, I was worried that they would bring it up and say something about it, but they didn't. On the contrary, they are very considerate of us. Their son and Emily began to have trouble paying off their debts because he lost his parents' pension. So she divorced him as if she was trying to run away, and he was taken somewhere by scary people because of the debt. Therefore, we don't know what is going on to him now. After a while, we had a baby, and my in-laws were very happy to have a new grandchild. During the pregnancy, I suffered from morning sickness, but my in-laws as well as my husband cooperated with the household chores, so I was able to give birth without any unnecessary stress and without any problems. We are now living a happy and carefree life as a family of 5, including my in-laws. I would like to continue to build a happy family in the future.